everybody, and welcome back to another Universe Sandbox video. Today, we're going to be talking about the solar system and its motion, and, yeah, it's pretty cool. We're going to have some pretty cool visuals in this video, and yeah, it should be pretty neat, because, yeah, the way the solar system is portrayed commonly, you know, it's pretty cool, obviously. They got all the planets going around here, but, like, when you actually, like, see how the solar system actually moves, it's so cool, and, it might melt your brain a little bit. But anyways, we're just gonna go ahead and get started here with a simple realization. So we're just gonna go ahead and give Earth its moon. So there we go, we have Earth and the moon. And if we watch this unfold, we can see, obviously, the moon going around the Earth, going around the sun. Pretty neato. Obviously, the moon goes around the Earth 12 times. Every time it takes the Earth to go around the sun once. That's a year and a month. But yeah, as you can see, the moon, if you look at the trails, it looks like the moon's just like crossing left to right as the Earth goes around. Pretty unique motion there. Obviously, we can scale it up if we go out to Jupiter and its moons. Just go ahead and add the moons. Oh, no, that might be all of Jupiter's moons. I'm not sure. It's quite a few moons. But yeah, if we follow this now, look at this orbital ballet. We obviously have all these small moons out on the outer edges. And then we have the other moons just whizzing around the center. Might have to slow this down a little bit so we can actually see what's going on. You can see some of these inner moons, which I can't even read the names of. Metis, Adraste, Amithi, Thebe, all orbiting around the center. And then we have the Galilean, Io, Europa, Callisto, and Ganymede also whirling around. But, like, in a way, it's similar to how the Earth's moons were. Right, like, so yeah, we have them swinging left, right, across the orbital path. As Jupiter goes around the sun, these moons whiz around and do some pretty neat things. But again, it's similar to Earth. It's in the same relative orbital plane. It's not too interesting yet. Where we get interesting is if we head out to Uranus, which, as you guys all know, is tilted 90 degrees. So if we add its moons, as you can see, they're also tilted 90 degrees. Now, what do you think will happen when we hit play here? You think we'll get, like, the normal swinging around? No, we actually get a helix of moons whizzing around Uranus here, which is super cool looking. This looks honestly really neat. Just seeing this, like, helix of moons. Because, yeah, the whole Uranus system is tilted, like, pretty much 90 degrees. So all the moons kind of do this helix. And it's really, really quite mesmerizing to look at. Oh, look at that. It looks almost like a portal to another dimension. It's very, very neat. Very, very neat to look at. Could stare at that for a while. But, we could go to Saturn, too, and see. I'm pretty sure Saturn's moons are all relatively in the same plane. Maybe a little bit offset, so we get a little bit of a helix. Yeah, Saturn's a little bit tilted, so we get a little bit of a sideways helix with its moons. And if we go to Neptune, I don't know. I don't really know about Neptune. I mean, Neptune's interesting because we got Triton. There's Triton. Yeah, take a look at Triton compared to all the other moons. So as you can see, Triton's kind of doing this, like, back swing sort of thing, which is really interesting. All the other moons are kind of in a rough helix, but Triton's doing this backswing. And that's because if we actually pull up the orbits, you'll see why. And it's because Triton's going the wrong way. As you can see, everybody else is going this way, and Triton's going the other way. So Triton's in a retrograde orbit because Triton was a captured dwarf planet that became Neptune's moon. So yeah, it looks really neat when you just see it, like, relative to the background solar system. It's like it's doing this weird, like, backhanded spiral compared to everything else. Very neat looking. Even just looking at all these moons are very neat when you come to the realization, oh yeah, the planets are also going around the sun. Because usually when you look at these, you don't think of them as going around the sun. You just, like, oh, Neptune, and the moons have orbits, and they look like that. But then you add the motion around the sun, and then you get these really cool helixes, which I just think is so cool. It's one of the neater things about space, as you can see. Look at that. Triton's doing a big old helix, big old backwards helix, and all the other moons are doing their own little thing. We can go to Mars as well. Let's check out Mars's moons. We don't want to leave Mars left out. Let's add Phobos and Deimos. I'm not quite sure how they move. Oh, they kind of make a little bit of a helix, but they're similar to Earth's moon, where they're kind of on the same plane. But you can see how one has a way shorter orbit. Phobos is just whizzing around Mars, and Deimos is, you know, pretty far out. But yeah, anyways, as I was saying, this video is how the solar system moves, not how the moons of Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune move. So let's go ahead and reload this, and as you can see, currently it is a static reference frame, so the sun is stationary, it is not moving compared to everything else. However, that's not true. The sun is orbiting the center of the Milky Way galaxy. It does a complete orbit every about 220 to 250 million Earth years. So yeah, every 200 million Earth years, the sun goes around the center of the Milky Way galaxy, and that's a solar year, or technically a galactic year. Yeah. But yeah, the sun is moving. Like I said, the sun is moving. So if we go ahead and impart some motion to the sun to simulate the fact that it is moving, we're just going to go over here and please shield your eyes. We are going to be staring directly at the sun for a little bit. Kind of what we have to do. Push it. Push the sun. Push it. Oh, I'm spinning the sun. I want to push it. Push the sun. Push it. Shove it out of here. Go, sun. Go. That way. Okay, there we go. The sun's moving. Alrighty. So this may not be too accurate. I don't exactly know the exact speed the sun is moving. But, as you can see, all the other planets are in a helix. Just like the moons of Uranus, the planets also form said helix. And this is just wild. I mean, obviously, the inner planets stayed. The outer planets, I think we accelerated the sun a little bit too quickly for them to stay, so they're gone. But, yeah, no, this is how it is, and everything comes through in this spiral. And yeah, again, it's messed up a little bit because we went from a stationary sun to a moving sun. I wonder if there would be a way for me to... Let's try it in a new empty simulation. I wonder if there would be a way for me to get the sun moving and then add the planets, so that we're not, like, losing them when we hit the gas on the sun. Funny, because the sun is made of gas. Alrighty. Oh no, we want to launch it, I think. That way. So now the sun has motion, and now we want to add the planets to it, I think. Add planets to star. Alrighty. Yeah, there we go. There we go. So as you can see, everything's kind of following now. Now, the actual tilt of the solar system is about, like, 60 degrees. So everything's, like, tilted 60 degrees. I obviously didn't quite do that right. But as you can see, everything's sort of following along. You can see Saturn out here. It's interesting to see the gas giants just kind of loosely follow along. The inner planets are just whizzing around, and the gas giants are just like, doop-de-doo, here we go, going on a ride. But yeah, if we do turn on the orbits, we can see that it's a normal solar system. Everything's in its proper spot. It's just that when we calculate the motion of the sun, we get these cool lines. Yes, science! And yeah, we're just along for the ride. Us here on Earth, just spiraling along, spinning away every year, spiraling away into the abyss, which is just, it's so cool. Anyways, let me see if I can try and get it to be the correct, like, angle. I think if I launch the sun and then tilt it 60 degrees, we might have the correct thing. So yeah, launch the sun. So the sun is moving at a relative velocity of 10 kilometers per second. Actually, let me see, how fast does the sun move? 230 kilometers per second. Goodness gracious. Let's see if Universe Sandbox can handle that. So yeah, that's how fast it's going. 230 kilometers per second. And you thought last time 30 kilometers per second was fast. Oh boy. So yeah, we're going this way. Yeah, it tilts you a bit back. That's about 45 degrees, maybe more so like that, I think. Probably. About right. So now we can go ahead and add the planets. Add planets. So let's see what happens when we go ahead and speed this up. There we go. So yeah, you don't really see the helixes anymore because it is just going so gosh darn quick compared to all the orbits. They're not really tilted either though. I tilted the sun so that the planets would be tilted. Maybe I gotta change the direction of the velocity. This is probably gonna cause a lot of problems. We're probably gonna lose them, boys. Just making a very sharp turn. Yep, there they go. Alrighty, let's add new planets. There we go. We have new Earth and Venus and stuff. There we go. This is the spiral helix I was looking for. Ignore all the old planets that just got totally juked. We juked them. There we go. I think it's close enough to the right angle, I think. Where it works. Hurtling through space. You can see Jupiter going around. And again, you can see the helixes now, so that's cool. You can see Mars has got a longer helix. Mercury is just like woo 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 woo. And then yeah, obviously the helixes of Uranus and Neptune are gonna be really stretched. You can kind of see Jupiter's helix. Saturn's is starting to form now. But yeah, Uranus and Neptune. Boy, do they have long orbits. But anyways, I think that's gonna do it for now. If you guys enjoyed this Universe Sandbox video, please be sure to leave a like. I do apologize for this being a shorter video, but yeah, I just thought this was a really cool concept, and obviously it's not a concept that I can really make a long video out of, because, I mean, we could look at more suns and solar systems, but I feel like you guys kind of get the picture. We don't really need to drag this out for longer than it needs to be, so, yeah, I just think it's cool. I just really wanted to share this, because I just think this is so cool. And I don't think it's something that a lot of people think about, how we're just spiraling away through the solar system here. So anyways, see you guys later. Goodbye for now. Wait, what if we add the moon back to the Earth? We got a helix and then another helix. Neato.